Russell Westbrook to the Chicago Bulls. Could it happen? And more importantly, should it happen? What is going on, y'all? Five Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do talk a lot of NBA on this channel, so you're going to want to go ahead and say subscribe by clicking the button down below and turn on my post notifications because I post daily videos, a lot of NBA stuff going on right now, so you don't want to miss out. Also, follow me on my social media links while you're at it, folks, because this is where, obviously, I can talk to you guys, communicate, we can exchange, talk, debate, everything else in between. So make sure to go ahead and follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram, links down below and on the screen for that as well. With that being said, you guys see the topic for today's video, and I am fired up because I have a lot to say, so I don't want to wait any longer. Let's get started. So where do I even start? And I guess I'll start here by saying that I didn't really want to make this video. I really didn't. And there's a lot of topics where I like talking about stuff. This is one that I needed to make, not that I wanted to make. And the reason is why. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, but again, it's for good reasoning. Now, I will, of course, start by saying the whole reason for this topic is because of the fact that the Oklahoma City Thunder have traded away Paul George to the Los Angeles Clippers. As we all know, Kawhi Leonard is now going there. So the Clippers are, of course, now one of the better contenders in the NBA, which of course means that the Oklahoma City Thunder are going the other direction, which is headed towards a rebuild mode. And the word on the street is that Russell Westbrook might not be with the Thunder because, again, it doesn't make sense. If they're going to rebuild, they're going to trade Russell Westbrook as well. So in terms of Russell Westbrook being linked to the Bulls, that is actually not a very sourced rumor. In terms of, I would usually, talk about rumors only when there's a lot of sources around it. This one is more of sort of coming out of the tea leaves, if you will. And also, a lot of you guys have, hit me up on my Twitter and my Instagram, which I appreciate a lot. This is why I tell you guys follow me. And ask me, hey, Fives, what do you think about Russ to the Bulls? What do you think about Russ to the Bulls? Should the Bulls trade for him? And here's the nicest way I can put it. No. Okay? Absolutely not. No, no, no. And if I could write it on my forehead, I would write no. Okay? And again, you guys might think that's a little harsh, but here's my thing. I have been driving this. Russell Westbrook is not the player you want on your team to be the best player on the championship boat for a very long time. And I'm glad it's actually coming to fruition here, because here's the thing. I'm gonna give a quick life lesson. I told you guys I'm gonna go on a rant here, so pay attention, okay? Sometimes in life, what tends to happen is we tend to believe things, okay? And there's a saying, when people show you who they are, believe them, okay? And too often in life, we believe people are gonna, change, and people are not gonna be how they are showing you. No, people don't really change for the most part. If somebody's showing you who they are, believe them, okay? And that is the same case in this instant with Russell Westbrook. He has shown you repeatedly over and over again, stars don't want to play with him. He doesn't play a winning brand of basketball. And by that, I mean that Russell Westbrook's style of play does not lead to winning. And that's the reason I don't want him on the Bulls, because now two guys have shown you, in Kevin Durant and Paul George, they don't want to play with Russell Westbrook, okay? He is a bit of a stat patter, if you will. He hogs the ball. He's got an insane usage rate, and he has not won squat in this league because of that playing style. Now, am I saying Russell Westbrook isn't talented? Absolutely not. Russell Westbrook can be a very good contributor to a winning team, but he needs to change his playing style. Do I think he will? I'm not willing to take that risk, because, again, it goes back to when people show you who they are, believe them. This is Russell Westbrook. This is who he's been for 11 years. I don't see it changing anytime soon. So when it comes to the Bulls, why, folks? Look, I get it. Bulls fans, you guys are impatient. We haven't won a title since '98. We want to get a superstar on the roster. Let me tell you right now, Russell Westbrook will get traded eventually. But looking at his contract, I haven't even talked about financially. There are a lot of teams that will want OKC to give them assets to take on Russell Westbrook's contract. I'm not lying to you. Go see when it happens. There are going to be teams that are going to be saying, this is like the Chris Paul contract. If you want us to take Russell Westbrook, give us an asset, give us a pick. They will be saying that, okay? So if the Bulls were even to make a trade for him financially, how would that even work? Well, you're going to have to throw in a lot of money because Russell Westbrook's contract is disgusting. He signed like a 5-year, $206 million deal. I've got the trade details right in front of me. Right here, $206 million deal. His salary for next year is $38.5 million. What does that mean? Bulls have to match that in a trade. You can't just trade for a player. You have to match salary approximately, right? You send out Otto Porter, who makes the most money on the Bulls, and then Zach LaVine. You really want to trade Zach, who makes the next most money? That's about $45 million. Of course, OKC would have to send us some salary back, but you could also do maybe Otto Porter, Felicio, who's overpaid, we all know that, and Chris Dunn. But would OKC take on that package? And at that point, they might demand picks. And again, to me, financially, it's a mess. And on the basketball court, I don't like it. We're heading in a different direction. As the Bulls, we've got a young nucleus. We don't want to add Russell Westbrook to that nucleus. We want to add a star that has shown you that you can win with him, okay? I'm not opposed to adding a star or a superstar to this Bulls roster. I'm just opposed to adding Russell Westbrook because I don't believe he can be the best player on a championship team with the way he plays. So to me, this is a hard no. I don't even have to think about it, okay? And if you ask me again, I'm going to tell you again, every day that ends in Y, Russell Westbrook, no. And twice on Sundays, I'm not taking Russell Westbrook. So to me, I don't want Russell Westbrook on the Bulls. He would be a perfect fit for a team like maybe Miami, the Miami Heat, the Detroit Pistons. Hell, if I care, you can put him on the New York Knicks. Who knows? But to me, I don't want Russell Westbrook. So again, I hope you guys get the message. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me or disagree with me? Even if you disagree, or even if you agree, leave a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Let's go from there. Please make sure to subscribe if you do like this video. And as always, thanks for watching.